What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Wheat Bear, back again with another video. Okay, I'm making this video quite late, and I'm a little bit sleepy, so sorry if I sound a little bit lower than I usually do. Now, anyway, this is part 3. Yeah, I'm starting to get back to my upload schedule, guys. Like I'm starting to get good. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, this is part 3 of what if what if Asta was reincarnation of Black Goku, you could say, and had a wish from the Dragon Balls and stuff. Now, yeah, let's just get straight into the what if. So this is right after, Asta transport, the Heart Queen and Noel back to, the yeah to the Heart Kingdom, to fight Vanica. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, anyway, the wizard. You might be wondering why is the Wizard King here, and okay, so the Wizard King is quite injured, and he's walking towards Yami. And Yami is starting to come to a little bit, and he sees that the Wizard King is injured. And yes, the Wizard King still dies by, by William or the pastry. Yeah, so he still dies, but he had to be put on the front lines a lot earlier because they were down a lot of numbers. So yeah, so he's just been fighting a lot more. But Dante has found him and injured him quite badly, and since he's a child, he can't really do anything. And Yami sees this, and Nero is her first time seeing Dante for the first time, and Dante is holding up something, holding up a knife against little kid Julius, and says, "Let go of Zeno. My brother's in there. Now we can do a good trade." And Nero was contemplating if she could be fast enough to seal Dante, or the Wizard King would die. She didn't want to trust it, so she just sealed. She put a double barrier upon Zeno to fake like she is gonna unseal him, but it's a secret seal on him. And Dante says, "Hurry up and do it," and you step away from him. And Yami grabs Yuno, and Mimosa moves out the way too, so they could get closer to Nero. Yami is charging up at an attack, and he says, "Let go of Julius right now." And Dante starts to laugh, and he says, "There's nothing you can do, Yami. Everything, you have lost everything. And you still won't join me. I just want your power. You can have everything you want back, but you choose not to have it." And Dante then says, "Just like your two precious, your precious, those two magic users that are special to you." He's talking about Gray and Vanessa. Yeah, so yeah, this Yami couldn't protect them, so they both got kidnapped. Yeah, you could say they got kidnapped. You could say, and Yami hasn't known what happened to those two. Yeah, it's just been rough for like everyone in this timeline. And Yami says, "I won't let them down again. Once I kill both of you, this will be all fixed." And Yami says, "Listen here. Your name's Nero, right? Kill him. Kill the one in the seal. Don't worry about Julius. He might die again, but he's put enough for him to become a baby. That's all I need for now. We just need to kill Dante right here." And Julius says, "Don't worry about me. Just kill that the three of the the triads. The three triads. Yeah, I think that's their names." And Yami says, "Or I'll kill him myself." And Nero was like, "Okay, since you guys are both here, I mean, sorry, I mean all of you guys are right next to me. I think I can teleport right behind Dante, and be able to catch him off guard. And Dante says, "I'll give you another 10 seconds and stop with your whispering. Your ideas won't work on me." And Yami says, "Okay, do it then. If it goes south, I'll just kill that Zeno guy." Yeah, so yeah, Nero charges up her instant transmission. Yeah, she was learning stuff too for a couple of years. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, so she teleports and Dante doesn't see how fast she was super fast, so he couldn't see where she transported to. So Nero gets right next to Dante, and he didn't see it, and she kicks him right in the face, and she doesn't know about Dante's power. So Dante goes flying, but Nero gets trapped down to the ground because he uses his gravity. His yeah, I forgot what it was called, but I know he can manipulate gravity around him, or he can manipulate the gravity in a person, I think, to make them go down like he did to Asta, and I'm pretty sure he did it to Yami. And from the fight, the beginning parts of the fight, yeah, around 150, 156, right? Yeah, that's where I stopped at because I caught up, and I'm gonna catch up again. But for now, I'm just gonna wait until the end of March so I can have everything right there. So sorry if it's like if his power seems a little bit overpowered or a little bit over weakened. So sorry about that. Anyway, so Dante says, "Oh, that was such a neat trick. I need to learn how to use that. You're very useful too." And yeah, so Nero, while Dante was saying that, instant transmission towards Yami and Mimosa and the dead right there, and she grabs all of them and she teleports them somewhere else. And Dante says she can teleport places too fast. And so Dante goes over to Zeno and he says, "Don't worry, I'll get you out soon." And yeah, so Dante tries to get him out. And Zeno says, "It's alright. Just take your time." One of them caught me off guard. He was a black bull, just like Yami. Yami has a devil on his side. And Dante says, "So this devil was able to do this to you. Must be a strong one." And Dante says, "Don't worry about it. If he comes back, we can just handle him." Yeah, so now it's over to, Nero. We're going back to Nero. Yeah, then after that, it's to Asta. And now, yes, it's now been 2 hours since then, and Nero is starting to get worried for Asta because he should have came back by now. So you'll see what Asta was doing, and after this, and Nero is trying to decide where to go with them because she doesn't know what to do with Yuno's body, and she doesn't want to leave it because she doesn't really know that much about the Dragon Balls. Anyway, so Yami says, "You should have killed them while you still have the chance. Just teleport back and destroy them." And Nero says, "Don't worry about it. As long as I save the Wizard King, that's all that matters." And yeah, she starts to reminisce on the first Wizard King. And she says, "I'll be sending you to somewhere very important. The place where I train. You will be getting stronger." And yes, so Nero then says, "His name's King Kai. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but just deal with it." And Yami says, "What is this King Kai you speak of?" And she teleports them to the King Kai's, and she says, "I need to help Asta with this. I probably should wait until he comes to defeat both of them. He's a lot stronger. I might not be able to defeat them on my own." Yeah, she's just down playing herself because yeah, you know how Nero is. Yeah, so she goes to help Asta to see if he needs any help. Then she's going to deal with Dante and Zeno. She's pretty sure that he can't get out because she put that second seal on the on Zeno. Now it's over to Asta. Yeah, so now we're back to Asta. And Asta teleports back with Noel and the Heart Queen. And he sees that Luck is now there. And I'm talking about, Leonardo. It's not Leonardo. I just call him Leo. You know, the third Phlegolian. Yeah, the the third Phlegolian. I just call him Leo. Leo. Anyway, he's still fighting that other dude, that sniper dude. I forgot what was the name of that sniper dude. I should have added that into this part. Anyway, yeah. So Luck is just fighting Vanica by himself. He's charging up his strongest attack. You know, his tier magic, what he does in the anime, and he sees Luck in. I mean, he sees Asta. Yeah, you see how I'm sleeping. Okay, like I just said, Luck sees himself. Okay. Anyway, now yeah, Luck sees Asta and Noelle in the Heart Queen, and he then says, I can't aim it now. They're in the way." And Asta is thinking what he should do to get them out of the way and let Vonica get hit. And so he just jumps right at Vonica so he could try to punch right through her and see how strong and how durable she is, because she was able to take his Kamehameha in the last part. And he wasn't going full strength on it. He was just trying to push her away. So he's going to try to use a full punch attack on her. And that's where Asta messed up. Asta landed his punch right on. Yeah, he landed it on Vanica, and he like I said, he went straight through her, and he says that shouldn't have not been that easy, and and then he sees that Luck is Luck finally finished up charging his attack, and he doesn't, he kind of learned that attack, so he can't really aim it that well. And so Luck charges at Vonica, and it hits Asta and Vonica, and she gets thrown towards Noelle and the Heart Queen, and so basically Vonica was able to grab the Heart Queen, and she healed herself quite easily by using her 70% of her devil power. From what I remember, she has a healing factor with that. It takes a minute for it to heal, so yeah. But she's able to heal her wound quite easily and take the Heart Queen. And her Water Spirit and Noelle was trying to use their water, her water prison on Vonica, but it misses because Vonica flies away. And Asta is just shocked that he fell for something like that. He should have teleported out of that, but he wasn't thinking. And Asta then charges up a Kamehameha. It's not like a full strength one, because he's starting to get tired of Vonica. So as he's charging it up, Noelle said, "Stop! Stop!" Says, "Stop! She's all mine." And Asta says, "This is not the right time, Noelle. She's gotten your friend, the queen of this kingdom." And Noelle says, "You should shut up. You're nothing but a commoner." And yeah, she doesn't like Asta. Like, okay, they only knew each other for a couple of days, and then Asta deserted the Clover Kingdom, you could say, even though it kind of wasn't his fault. And she says, "I don't want to hear it from a deserter. It's not your problem. I'm defeating her right here and now. I don't need your help. Just be my support." And Asta is like, he's starting to get angry with Noelle, and he says, "You need my help. You shouldn't have been able to defeat her before I even got here." And Luck is saying, "Noelle, we need Asta's help. He was able to punch right through her." And yeah, Noelle's not listening, so she charges up her her Mert. I've now noticed in the new episode she has a new Valkyrie armor. You could say it's called a mermaid. It's called the mermaid dress or mermaid suit, I think. Yeah, I was gonna show an image of that, but that's too yeah, it's too revealing. I don't think that's safe for work. Anyway, yeah, so she goes into her mermaid mode, and yeah, so Noelle goes into her mermaid armor, but yeah, I don't think I can show that. Anyway, yeah, so she goes into it, and Asta shouts his word magic, and he says, "I command Noelle to stop." And she doesn't stop because he only has 50. Pretty sure I only gave him 50. He has control over it. Yeah, he has control of it, but it didn't work on Noelle. Maybe, and then Asta tries to do it for Vonica. Let he says, "Kill Vonica, Noelle," and it still doesn't work. He says, "What is this?" And he then realizes that maybe it's that one of the percentages over set 50%. Maybe it doesn't work, and he says, "Okay, Noelle, can you please attack Vonica?" He can't command. He can only ask. Attack Vonica's legs, and then it starts to work. Noelle says, "What's going on with my body?" And yeah, so Astus, he says, "Oh, okay, I think she can handle this then." But Asta doesn't like to watch. He's just watching as Noelle is trying to battle Vonica, and he wants to save the Heart Queen, but he doesn't want Noelle to get mad at him. And Luck says, "Don't worry about Noelle's feelings. You need to kill Vonica." And yeah, so Asta is like, "You're right. I need to. Those those three killed Yuno." And yeah, Noelle's starting to already run out of her energy, and Asta refuels it, giving her key. And she doesn't say, "I don't need your help." Yeah, she's just evil. She's just, I mean, not evil, just mean to Asta for no reason. And yeah, so Asta just got fed up. And he says, "Maybe I should just do this." And he tries to say, "Vonica, I seal you." And Vonica her power starts to go dwindle as he says this. And Noelle sees this, and she goes straight to save the heart the Heart Queen. And yeah, so Vonica just stabs the Heart Queen right in the gut, and she throws her away and says she probably not going to be able to survive that. And yeah, so Noelle just went after the Heart Queen, and she tried to bring her back to life. And Asta sees that that Vonica's power is starting to dwindle again. So he charges up another Kamehameha, and Noelle is still trying to say stop, and Asta's not listening this time. And when he lands his Kamehameha on her, it actually does damage because her healing is starting to get weaker. And he says, "I seal her again. Again." And then the sealing is starting to get to the point where he's able to just like destroy her body. And as he does this, he goes into his Super Saiyan 3 mode, and he blows Noelle and Luck away in that attack, and he says, "Okay, they should be far enough from this." And Vodka says, "Oh, more entertainment." And Asta says, "Oh, that's enough of you." And yeah, so Asta, while charging up this attack, the ground and earth start to shake around them. And well, yeah, Noelle puts her pride on the. Okay, she lets go of it and tries to. Yeah, she saves the heart queen so she could go back to fighting Vonica after she gets back. But Asta already finished Vonica off. He aims at her head, and that Kamehameha, she thought she still had her 70%. She knows she was getting weaker, but she thought she still had her healing power. And Asta just uses his Super Saiyan 3 Kamehameha and aims it at her head, and it kind of takes her head off, and most of her, basically all of her body too. Yeah, so Vonica is like dead. And yeah, so she's super dead. And now Nero is starting to come. and she sees that Asta's killed her. Yeah, killed Vonica. Yeah, so Nero double checks if she's dead and puts ceilings all around where where her body would be, and she doesn't. And nothing's catching on to it. So she says, okay, she's most definitely has to be dead. But Vonica, she got out of that somehow. You might be wondering, how did she get out of that? But I'll explain it in a part in the future. She got out of that somehow. Anyway, oh my goodness, my throat hurts. Anyway, I'm sorry. Now Noelle's come back and she sees that Vonica's now been defeated, and Noelle starts to get angry that she couldn't defeat Vonica, or the devil that killed her mother. And she goes over to Asta and says, Asta, how did you get this strong? And she says, I would like to know. And Asta says, I want to apologize for leaving, basically for a year, in this timeline, I guess. And he says, it's been more than a year since I seen you guys. And yeah, so Noelle starts to notice that he looks a lot different, a lot older too. And Asta says, don't worry about it. We still have a long battle to go. You need to rest up now. And you should be going straight towards the Spade Kingdom to finish off with the rest of the Spade Army. There should be only a couple of them. I mean, 10,000 of them left of part of the army, including the 10. Those the 10. I'm pretty sure it was like only 10 of them. Yeah, the 10 special people that the 3 Dark Triad chose. Anyway, those 10. If I'm from my memory, I'm starting to get sleepy, so I can't. My memory's starting to get hazy. Anyway. So Noelle still doesn't like Asta, and she just walks away and says thank you. Yeah, and she goes off to, I don't know what this Noelle would do. Yeah, she just goes off to rest, and so Mimosa and oh my goodness, I forgot. Well, Yami, I'm starting to get sleepy. I need to hurry up and finish the video. Yeah, so Yami and Mimosa, dead and those were they're still at King Kai's. Now it's over to Dante and Zeno. Now you know what see, I'm starting to stutter too much. Okay, anyway, so it's over to Dante and Zeno. Okay, so so Zeno and Dante they're now heading over to Vonica, or to the Heart Kingdom. And they said, it's gonna take us a while to get there. And Zeno says, we need to hurry. That guy, the devil with Yami, is gonna be probably battling her right now as we speak. And I'm pretty sure she can't hold off that long if she has to use over 70% of her power. So we need to hurry. And Dante says, don't worry, Vonica's too strong for that weak devil user. And Zeno says he was able to seal me. He was able to kind of seal me with the help of that other that person that used devil power. I mean, who used forbidden magic. So I wouldn't take him so lightly. We need to hurry up and kill him, or bring him to our side. And so Dante says, okay, I'll make your body light so we can just fly there. And so they're basically flying over to the Heart Kingdom. So for the next part, we'll be seeing the final battle between Zeno, Dante, Noelle, Luck, Lee,